The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. My beloved friend, as the sun sets and the stars begin to align in the velvet sky, I want you to take a deep breath and listen with your soul, not just your ears. If these words have found their way to you tonight, it is not a coincidence. It is not a random glitch in an algorithm, and it is certainly not an accident. You have been guided here by a hand far greater than any human force, because a divine appointment has been set for you, and for you alone. I know who you are. I see the light that you have tried so hard to keep burning even when the world tried to blow it out. I see the quiet strength you have displayed while walking through the valley of the shadow of death. And I am here to tell you that the long, weary night of your struggle is finally coming to an end tonight because of you. Yes, because of the specific, radiant energy you carry, the shift has begun. Tonight, the heavy chains of lack, the crushing weight of anxiety, and the shadow of feeling overlooked are being dissolved into the golden light of God's infinite presence. You are the chosen one, a beacon of hope in a world that has forgotten how to shine, and your faithfulness has moved the very heart of the Creator. For too long, you have been striving in the dark, wondering when the dawn would break. But tonight the dawn is not just coming, it is already here, manifesting through the very fabric of your reality. You have carried burdens that were never meant for your shoulders, and you have stayed kind when others were cruel. You have stayed generous when the world was selfish, and you have stayed faithful when doubt was all around you. Because of this, the windows of heaven are swinging wide open, and the abundance you have prayed for, the prosperity you have dreamed of, and the divine peace that surpasses all understanding are flowing toward you like an unstoppable river. Before we go any further into this miraculous revelation that will transform your financial and spiritual life forever, I want you to stop for a moment and recognize the power of your current position. You are standing on the threshold of a new era. If you are ready to claim this victory and join thousands of other chosen one souls who are awakening to their true purpose, hit that like button right now as an act of faith and subscribe to this channel. This is not just a button. It is a declaration to the universe that you are stepping out of the shadows and into the light of your true destiny. Tonight, the struggle ends because your light has reached a critical mass. In the book of Jeremiah 29:11, the Lord declares, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." These plans are moving into their final stage of completion right now. You are being called into a life of immense wealth, not just in your bank account, but in your spirit, your health, and your relationships. This is a total holistic prosperity that covers every corner of your existence. God wants you to be wealthy so that you can be a channel of His goodness on this earth. He wants you to live a life of overflow so that you can help the widow, feed the hungry, and lift up those who are falling. As you embrace this call to live a life of pure goodness and righteousness, you will find that the more you give, the more you receive. The more you help others, the more God opens doors of financial breakthrough that no man can shut. I invite you right now to plant a seed of intention in the comments below. Type the number 888 if you are ready to receive the infinite flow of wealth and abundance that God has prepared for your unique soul. This number is a symbol of new beginnings and the endless cycle of divine provision that is now yours to claim. You must understand that your ability to create wealth is a gift from the Almighty. Deuteronomy 8:18 reminds us that it is the Lord your God who gives you the power to produce wealth, to confirm His covenant. You are part of that covenant of prosperity. The world may have told you that you are not enough, that you are destined for a life of mediocrity, but those are lies from the enemy meant to keep your light hidden. You were born for greatness. You were designed for success. You were engineered for abundance. Every trial you have faced has been a training ground, refining your character and preparing you to manage the vast resources that are now being released into your hands. This is your season of victory. This is your moment of triumph. Feel the confidence rising in your chest right now. Feel the certainty that your needs are not just met, but exceeded. You are becoming a magnet for prosperity, an attractor of divine opportunities, and a vessel of holy wealth. As you walk through your life from this moment on, do so with a heart full of kindness and a spirit focused on doing good. Helping others is the fastest way to help yourself, because in God's economy, generosity is the ultimate investment. When you live a life of integrity and compassion, you are building a foundation for wealth that will last for generations. The transformation you're experiencing tonight is both spiritual and physical. Your body is being renewed, your mind is being cleared of all limiting beliefs, and your spirit is being infused with a heavenly motivation that will drive you toward your highest goals. There is no room for sin or negativity in the life of a chosen one who is stepping into their inheritance. Leave behind the habits that no longer serve your divine purpose. Walk away from the shadows and keep your eyes fixed on the radiant sun of righteousness. When you live a life that is pleasing to the Lord, your prosperity is guaranteed. The silver is mine and the gold is mine, declares the Lord Almighty in Haggai 2:8. Since you are His child, you have access to the royal treasury of heaven. You are no longer a slave to debt or a prisoner of lack. You are a free, empowered, and wealthy chosen one soul. I want you to visualize the life you are stepping into right now. Imagine the peace of knowing your family is secure, the joy of being able to bless those around you without hesitation, and the fulfillment of living out your true mission on this earth. This is the reality that is manifesting tonight because you chose to believe, you chose to stay, and you chose to shine. Stay with me until the very end of this message, because the specific activations we are about to go through will solidify this shift in your reality. If you can feel the energy in this room, if you can feel the truth of these words vibrating in your very cells, then you know that this is your time. The world is waiting for your light. The people around you are waiting for the goodness that only you can provide. By becoming wealthy and successful, you are not just helping yourself, you are becoming a pillar of strength for your community. You are becoming a living testimony of what is possible when a soul trusts in God and does the work of the light. There is a magnificent power in your kindness. There is a supernatural force in your willingness to do good. Keep going, keep believing, and keep helping those in need. Every act of charity, every word of encouragement, and every prayer you offer for another is being recorded in the books of heaven, and your reward is coming in the form of an overflow that you will not have room enough to contain. Type 777 inches. The comments if you believe that your life is being perfectly completed by the hand of the divine tonight. As we move deeper into this revelation, I want you to remember that your value is infinite. You are not defined by your past mistakes or the times you fell down. You are defined by the fact that you got back up and you kept walking toward the light. Tonight is the final page of the old chapter and the first blank page of a brilliant new story. The struggles you had with money, the feelings of inadequacy, the fear of the future, they are all coming to an end tonight because you have finally realized who you truly are. You are a royal heir, a chosen one, a vessel of divine love and prosperity. Embrace this identity. Walk with your head held high. Speak with the authority of someone who knows that the Creator of the universe is on their side. When God is for you, who can be against you? No weapon formed against your prosperity shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against your success shall be silenced. You are under a canopy of divine protection, and you're being led into a land flowing with milk and honey. Your life is a precious gift, and the best way to honor that gift is to live it to the fullest, with a heart of service and a mind focused on abundance. Do not settle for crumbs when God has prepared a banquet for you. Do not stay in the shadows when you were meant to stand on the mountaintop. The wealth that is coming to you is a tool for your evolution and a means to bring heaven to earth. As you become more wealthy, let your heart become even more soft. As you become more powerful, let your spirit become even more humble. This is the secret of the truly successful chosen ones. They know that they are just stewards of God's bounty, and they use that bounty to create a more beautiful world for everyone. This is your calling. This is your destiny. Tonight, everything changes. Tonight, the struggle ends. Tonight, your journey into eternal richness and spiritual fulfillment truly begins. Stay focused on the light, keep doing good, and watch as the miracles unfold in your life, one by one. You are ready. You are chosen. You are blessed beyond measure. But why is this happening tonight? Why is this specific moment the turning point for you? It is because you have finally reached a level of spiritual maturity where God can trust you with the true riches of the kingdom. You have proven that your heart cannot be bought, and your soul cannot be corrupted. You have passed the tests of patience and perseverance. Now, the time of harvest has arrived. Ecclesiastes 3:1 reminds us that for everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. Your season of sowing in tears is over. Your season of reaping in joy has begun. Tonight, the seeds of your goodness are blossoming into a reality of financial freedom and divine peace. You are no longer just dreaming of a better life. You are stepping into a life that is better than any dream. This transition is irreversible because it is anchored in the sovereign will of the Almighty. You have been chosen to demonstrate that a life lived in alignment with the divine leads to a prosperity that the world cannot give and the world cannot take away. Think about the sheer magnitude of the blessings that are circulating around you right now. You are not just receiving a few small gifts. You are being positioned for generational wealth. Wealth that will provide a legacy of security for your children and your children's children. This is the kind of prosperity that transforms the trajectory of an entire family line. It is a divine intervention that breaks the cycle of poverty and lack once and for all. Because of your faithfulness, the curse is broken. Because of your light, the shadows are gone. You are the architect of this new reality, guided by the ultimate master builder. As you move forward, you will notice that money begins to flow to you from unexpected sources. Opportunities for investment, creative ideas for business, and divine connections with powerful people will appear as if by magic. But you know it is not magic, it is the manifestation of God's favor. Psalm 34:10 promises that those who seek the Lord lack no good thing. You have sought the Lord with all your heart, and now the good things are chasing you down. Do you feel the shift in your spirit? Do you feel that old, lingering fear of not enough being replaced by a bold, unshakable certainty of more than enough? This is the signature of the chosen one. You are being empowered to live a life of absolute financial security and spiritual abundance. This prosperity is your birthright. It is the natural consequence of your decision to live a life of goodness, to serve others, and to stay true to your divine essence. When you live in this state of high-frequency alignment, you become a magnet for everything that is good, beautiful, and wealthy. You are no longer fighting against the current. You are floating on the ocean of God's infinite provision. I want you to speak these words over your life right now. I am worthy of all the riches God has for me. I am a vessel of goodness, and I am attracting a life of absolute prosperity. Believe these words with every fiber of your being, for as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Tonight, the divine alignment is complete because of your willingness to let go of the old and embrace the new. You have surrendered your worries to the one who can solve all problems. You have replaced your complaints with gratitude, and because of this, the atmosphere around you has become a fertile ground for miracles. The prophet Amos 9:13 speaks of a time when the reaper will be overtaken by the plowman and the planter by the one treading grapes. This means that your blessings will come so fast that you won't even have time to count them. One miracle will lead to another, and one breakthrough will trigger the next. This is the supernatural acceleration that God is bringing into your life tonight. You have been waiting for a long time, but now the wait is over. The speed of your transformation will astonish those who once doubted you. They will see the hand of God upon you, and they will be left in awe of the radiant, wealthy, and successful person you have become. I want you to take this moment to truly join the ranks of the chosen ones. There are thousands of souls just like you, spreading light and goodness across the planet. And when we unite our energy, the power is exponential. By subscribing to this channel, you are not just following a page. You are entering a sacred circle of light bearers who are dedicated to living a life of purpose and abundance. We are a community of chosen one souls, and we support each other in our journey toward divine richness. If you feel called to be a part of this movement, make sure you are subscribed and that your heart is open to the collective wisdom we share. Together, we are changing the world by becoming the best, wealthiest, and most generous versions of ourselves. We are the proof that heaven is real and that God's promises are true for those who have the courage to believe. Remember, the true power of wealth lies in your ability to do good. In the book of Luke 6:38, it is written, "Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap." This is the secret law of the universe. The more you use your resources to lift others up, the more the divine pours into your life. You are being blessed so that you can be a blessing. You are being enriched so that you can enrich the lives of everyone you touch. Imagine the impact you can have when you are no longer worried about your own survival. Imagine the charities you can support, the people you can mentor, and the beauty you can create when you are walking in the fullness of your prosperity. This is the vision that God has for you. This is the future that is beginning tonight. Stay in this energy of service and goodness, and your wealth will never run dry. It will be an eternal spring of provision, feeding your soul and the souls of many others. Tonight, as you lay your head down to sleep, know that the angels are working on your behalf. They are arranging the details of your breakthrough. They are clearing the path for your success. They are whispering ideas into your mind that will lead to massive financial gain. You can rest in peace, knowing that the heavy lifting is done. The struggle has reached its end because you have finally aligned your will with the divine will. You have chosen the path of light, and the light is now rewarding you with everything your heart desires. This is not just a temporary fix. This is a permanent state of being. You are now a resident of the kingdom of abundance, and the laws of lack no longer apply to you. You are favored, you are protected, and you are impossibly wealthy in every sense of the word. Type 888 once more if you can feel the physical manifestation of this wealth taking root in your life right now. As we close this sacred transmission, I want you to feel the finality of this moment. The old you is gone. The versions of you that were defined by poverty, fear, and insignificance have been washed away by the blood of the Lamb and the light of truth. You are a new creation. From this night forward, your life will be a masterclass in divine manifestation. You will walk into every room with a presence that commands respect and radiates love. You will speak words that heal and ideas that create empires. This is your reality because you chose to listen, you chose to believe, and you chose to act. Always remember that the ultimate secret to sustaining this wealth is to never lose your connection to the source of all things. Stay humble, stay prayerful, and above all, stay kind. Your kindness is your greatest currency. Your compassion is your most valuable asset. Go forth tonight with the knowledge that you are cherished beyond measure by the Creator. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. This is the blessing of the chosen ones, and it is resting upon you right now. Your journey of struggle is over. Your journey of infinite prosperity and goodness has begun. Thank you for being a part of this community. Thank you for being a beacon of light, and thank you for being exactly who you were meant to be. The world is better because of you, and tonight, your reward is finalized. Sleep in the arms of grace and wake up in the reality of your miracles. Stay blessed, chosen one soul. I will see you in the light of the new dawn.